Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah.
Background of the company. Daya Berhad is an investment holding company which engages in the provision of management service. It operates through the following segment: oil and gas, technical service, and others. The oil and gas segment involves in the supply of specialty chemicals and catalysts, provision of heavy machinery and related manpower service, maintenance service for air conditioning and ventilation system, and specialized oil field service in pipe recovery, well intervention and diagnostic, sand management and production enhancement to the oil and gas industry. The technical service segment offers service in the industry, commercial and residential, construction and service maintenance. The other segment relates to general trading and marketing and investment holding. The company was founded in 1994 in headquarters in Shah Alam, Malaysia. The objective is to make analysis on Daya Berhad's financial statement. Then, to make horizontal, vertical, ratio analysis and bench model to know about financial situation on Daya, because it may be that some fraudulent financial statement, financial reporting occurs in the company. Some evidence need to appear when to show the company have financial problems.
Horizontal analysis interpretation. For the cost of goods sold, the percentage on the table should drop down for the whole years of analysis. For the gross profit, decrease for the 2014 to 2016 and high increase in 2017. Other operating income, the percentage on that sharply increase and sharply decrease. For the administrative expenses on 2014 to 2014 is increased and decreased on 2017. Finance costs high decrease on 2015 and high increase on 2017. For the vertical analysis interpretation, for the cost of goods sold, the percentage of analysis show the change in 2014 until 2017 in that table. Increase in 4.44% in 2014 to 2015 and also increase 1.83% in 2016, the highest percentage. But in 2017, the percentage decreased from 99.42% in 2016 to 89.45% in 2000.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Izwan bin Fauzi, S44598. I will present about complete ratio analysis of Daya Material Berhad. For the first point is current ratio. If we're looking here, from 2014 to 2017, except 2015, is more than one. This more than one is means this company have more cash. It means the more liquid asset. For the second ratio is quick ratio. Okay, if you're looking here, 2014 2017 also more than one except 2015. Okay, this means this company to be well positioned to cover its current liabilities and has a liquid asset available to cover short-term debt. Okay, for the type of efficiency, account receivable turnover in days. If you're looking here, for the first 2 years in 2014 and 15, they can collect average 87 to 90 days. And then for the last 2 years, there was not more efficiency because they only can collect 112 to 114 in a year. For the account payables turnover in days, if you're looking here, the fastest days that they can pay only 2015, which is 68, and there's more than that. The highest one is 2016, which is 98 days per year. For the third one is inventory turnovers in the days. If you're looking here, in the first 2 years, they can convert from inventory to sale only from 11 to 30 days per year. But for the last 2 years, they only can convert inventory to asset from 22 to 24 days in the year. For the fourth one is asset turnover. If we're looking here, the highest turnover of asset only in 2014, which is 1.07. Starting from 2015 to 2017, the ratio is less than 1. This means the lower the asset turnover, the less revenue generated from asset. And the most lowest asset turnover, which is in 2016, which is 0.04. For gross profit margin, in 2016, the ratio was 1, but in 2017, the ratio is 14, which indicates the company selling inventory for a high profit. For the net profit margin, all of the ratio is negative, and the bad one is in 2016, which is negative 52. For return on equity, if we're looking here, all of the year is negative ratio. Furthermore, the money from shareholder to generate profit and grow the company was not efficient. For the debt to equity, the lower value is in 2014, which is 0.93, where was financed by shareholder equity. But at the last 3 years, the ratio is more than 1. And the highest one in 2016, which is 10.66, which means most of the assets are financed by debt.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fairul Ashraf bin Rosli with my UK number S37247. In this short video, I'm going to present about the Banish model analysis that apply to the Daya material Berhad companies. I'm going to skip about the history about this model, then start with briefly explain about the models, then analysis done to the company, including the result. For the information, the purpose of this model is to indicate possibility manipulation in the financial statement of the company, and if yes, how extent the company has manipulated it. This model has its own creation formula that consists of 8 variable financial ratio weighted by coefficient. I believe you can refer to this formula. You can see. Then that 8 variable financial ratio consists of daily sale in receivable index, gross margin index, asset quality index, sale growth index, depreciation index, sale general and administrative expenses index, leverage index, total equal to the total assets. After this all variable financial ratio has calculated, then apply to this formula. Then now move to the analysis. To keep in mind, this analysis need 2 years financial information to be made the analysis apply to this model. So after the calculation of 8 variable financial, then apply to the variable M score formula, the result of cost in value. That value, how we interpret is, if the value M score is less than negative 2.22, the company is unlikely to be manipulated. And if the M score is greater than negative 2.22, the company is likely to be manipulated. After the analysis done to the Daya material Berhad company, this table shown the result. In set 2014-2015, the Banish M score outcome is negative 1.13805. That shown that the company in that set likely to be manipulated. Then move to the next set is 2015-2016. The outcome is negative 9.13, shown that unlikely to be manipulated. Then lastly, 2016 and 2017 sets is negative 37896 for the Banish M score outcome, that show that the company also unlikely to be manipulated. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, I am Sharifah Fazira binti Abdul Rahman S44873. I will explain the conclusion of fraudulent financial statement detected in Daya Materials Berhad. According to the result from profitability measurement, Daya Material Berhad from 2000 to 2017 is in not a good financial health position. This is because the company with low or negative profitability from are prone to fraudulent financial statement. The income possibilities of company are restricted if the ratio net income or total asset is above the certain value. It's also likely that company financial statement is fraudulent because the profit figure is likely to be manipulated. Besides, Daya Materials Berhad also is low and unstable in liquidity ratio. This shows the company with low level of liquidity that is not supported with a robust cash flow is likely to have the threat of reneging on debt obligation or asking for understanding from its creditor by renegotiating the payment schedule. A general low liquidity typified by low current ratio and low quick ratio is a danger signal of bankruptcy that should be avoided. Based on Manage M score, Daya Material Berhad is likely to be manipulated in 2014 to 2015 and unlikely to be manipulated in 2015 to 2017. However, from the results of the analysis show that the gross margin of the company is experiencing an unstable situation, meaning there is a negative signal about the prospect of the company that has a positive relationship with the action of profit manipulation. Sales growth has decreased in 2014 to 2017. They show that the management cheat the financial statement in the year due to declining financial position and increased capital needs so as to put pressure on managers to achieve profit objectives. There also has decline in asset quality shows that management has implemented some cost transaction to make company asset look small and minimize the payment of fees. It is an indication related to profit manipulation. Next, depreciation in this company has sharply decreased to 2014 to 2016. This rate at which the asset is depreciated is less than the real and the likelihood that management has revised upward the estimated useful life of the asset or adopt a new method that lowers the asset balance in the year. The following recommendations were consequently put forward. 1. Creditors-like financing, venture capitalists, debenture holders should ensure that leverage or debt ratio are computed whenever financial statements of firm they have stake are released so as to check the true state of the firm. 2. Stakeholders should ensure that profitability and performance ratio of firm are critically evaluated and also used for assessing the good of their firm in annual reported financial statement. 3. Investors, both local and foreign, should always closely examine and at least 4 years financial statement of firm before investing and monitoring the level of their investment in firm in terms of their dividend and earnings. Procedure for the management of assets should be documented in the company and allied method act by the regulatory authority so as prevent sharp practice of manager. Liquidity ratio should be clearly computed and the manner to arrive at the respective figure should be well stated by management in the notes to account of the reported financial statements so as check incidents of a fraudulent financial statement. Government regulatory authority like Malaysia Stock Exchange, Security and Exchange Commission, Central Bank of Malaysia, Financial Reporting Council of Malaysia and others should be ensured that financial statements of firm are properly screened and endorsed by them before being released.